Morning, guys. Oh, that was a good one. Here at Recoil, we still got a bunch of the SPM, SPX, SPX 65s. Those are the cast frame version of the Echo series. It's sort of like an in-between. It handles a little bit more power because of the cast frame. But I also wanted to show you some of the, this is what Edge really specializes in accessories. So these are the mini A&L 100 amp, mini A&L 120s. Oh, I need some of those. Oh, that was a good one. 80. God, I've been feeling so gassy. It's like Tom Segura's mom. Oh, and then the full A&Ls. I got a ton of these. And then we have, we have a bunch of the SWS12s coming in. I wanted to, I can get you those brand new for $150 shipped. And a bunch of other stuff. There's still some stuff left over from Hooker Audio. 60 amp AGU, 80 amp AGU fuses, mini A&L 80s. There's a bunch of RCAs as well that Paul Good out of Missouri used to consume a lot of this stuff. I wanted him to buy all this stuff, but I think he got hurt or something like that. If somebody could check on him, that'd be great. I haven't heard anything from him in a while. But just a big deal. Like, again, if you want to do like a accessories grab bag or some sort of, like surprise thing, just like do like $100 or $200, whatever you can afford, and then we'll just fucking overwhelm you with some cool shit, like a variety of stuff, to kind of like a sample pack, to kind of show you what's available, and then hopefully you sell like 20-30% of that and it pays for everything, and then that way you have stuff that's left over that's gravy. So right now we're just waiting on, oh yeah, here's the RCAs. We're waiting on the container. BBG 3KT. I think that's the retro kit. Oh, we got a whole bunch of the copper Big 3 kits. I always give you the best deal on those if you need copper Big 3 kits. So we also got the maxi fuses. Those are 80 amp maxi fuses. We've got some of the premium RCA cables from Hooker. So, and then there's supposed to be some speaker wire coming in today and some other new stuff. 20, these are the 20-foot ones, 16-foot. You can't read that one. 12 feet. I think there's some 12 feet RCAs, 16-foot RCAs, 20-foot RCAs. I still have a ton left over from before when they started getting the importing the kits, the CCA kits, the oversized CCA kits. So once they got those coming in, that gave me enough cool shit to do what I needed to do. And so here's the SWS12s. These are returns. So these are what I can do for $150 shipped. It comes with, these are the first ones that we had to rework. They come with a LOC+D, which is the line output converter line driver, which again, I don't understand why Larry put those in there. I guess it's just one of those promo things. The LOC+D alone is like $40 to $50, and it's the old Cache one that they did, and they also marketed it under, I think, Diamond Audio and Serwin Vega Mobile, where it's an LOC adapter, but then it also has a line driver. So it's pretty rad just on its own, and I think under the Cache brand they were selling them for $100 or $200. It's crazy. So, but you get that, you get the ported subwoofer enclosure, MDF, 12-inch, and then you also get, again, you get an 8-gauge kit. I told him to use the 10-gauge kits because he had a nice big pallet of 10-gauge kits that he couldn't move, and I said, stuff them with that. And he's like, no, I want it to be super rad. And I was like, okay. So they throw an 8-gauge kit in there. What's funny is the amplifier on these things is only fused at 20 amps. And I think the 8-gauge kit comes with like a 50 amp fuse. So you got to provide your own 20 amp fuse up front, but by the battery, but tough life. We got a shit ton of the PCK zeros. This is what I processed. They wanted to process it into the dual kit, and we got a bunch of returns on this is the 4-gauge dual kit. I may have to just pull from these to complete those. Or no, I think these have 8-gauge copper when it goes after the distribution block. The PCK0 uses 4 gauge after the distribution block. Shit ton of these, see? All these. Sell, sell, sell. That's what Larry always tells me. And then, oh, who was that guy? There's some guy that, what was it? So Larry F had he needed a test subwoofer, and I had an EVL, I think it was like a 15 or something like that I turned into a 12 that he could use for testing. And of course, Larry F passed away, and I asked Forrest here, I was like, are you using this? The woofer that I made for Larry? And he's like, no. So, well, I want it back. So whoever that guy was that said that I sent him a burnt subwoofer, I'll send you this EVL12 if you'll shut the fuck up. So mostly because it's like I didn't test the woofer before it left, so there's a little tiny thing in my mind that says, but again, 99.9% of the people that buy stuff and then say that it's burned, burn it. So I'm willing to give this guy the benefit of the doubt if he just shuts the fuck up and quit being a crybaby. I already gave him a couple of chances to be civil and send it back, and then he like refused, and he's like, I already replaced it. So, but if you are seeing this or hearing this, I forget what your name is, I will send you the EVL12, and you don't even have to send me the old dead speaker, which was just a Audio Legion Gladiator. So this one I actually made. I didn't make the motor. It came from Skar, but it's got a nice hammered, I think it's a hammered copper frame, or hammered brown. Yeah, hammered brown. And then it's got the 5 series cone, no stitch, and then a poly dust cap. Oh, I got one more. Oh, God, I think my CPAP is blowing air into my stomach at night. I think I have it on too high. But when I wear it, it doesn't feel like effective at all. Anyways, who was it? Also, you guys, if you could bug Famous Moon, find out who he is. I don't know who he is, but he was acting like he was important. And then, of course, he got all my information wrong, talking about my name as Maurice and shit like that. Like, I'm not in that. You can call me Maurice. I'm not that guy. So my name is Patrick David Chandler. You can call me Patty Danger, GONZO Jr, Jizz Llama. Life is Jizz. Jizz is life. Choose life. Choose Jizz. Love you guys. Talk to you later.